Hi, this is Dorothy with part two for your shoulders and neck. If you remember yesterday, the action that we were doing was like a rolling pin, rolling one arm down and the other arm up and letting the head turn naturally toward the arm that's rolling back and up. And of course, we did that on both sides, different variations. Today, we're going to add on to that, and I'll show you the on the ground version as well, if that's an option for you. If you're in a chair, I invite you to bring your legs, I'm bringing mine over to the left, and get comfortable wherever you're seated, and then turn your torso to the right, however is comfortable, bringing the right hip back just enough that you're not forcing your twist too much in your low back. So the legs are to the left, the hips are comfortable, and then reach your arms out to the sides. From here, let's roll that left arm, the one by your legs, down, and the one on its own up and back, turning your head toward that arm, my right arm, that's up and back. And then maybe release the arms and the head, and then let's do it again. Same direction, right hand turns up and back, left arm turns down and back, and return back to neutral. Release the arms, and let's switch the legs to the other side. Finding whatever feels comfortable on this side, making sure that your hips are comfy, and then extending the arms forward and back. And when you're ready, the side on the legs will turn down. So my right arm is turning down and the left arm is turning up. Head will turn back toward that left open arm. And then release back to center. One more time, the arm on the leg side rolls forward and down. The arm on its own turns up and back, and your head turns back toward that hand, releasing everything and coming forward. Ooh, that's quite the opener. If you have the option to get down to the ground, which you may or may not at work, then I invite you to set your chair off to the ground and come to the ground, and we'll do this together. Starting with your legs comfortably straight. I like straight first, but then let's bend them so they're a nice comfy hip distance apart. Arms are out to the sides. And first, let's get those arm motions first. With both arms rolling up and back, feel your shoulders pressing down into the ground. Rolling pin the arms back to your starting point, and then the thumbs go forward and down, continuing to roll your arms forward so your shoulders are lifting off of the ground. And then once more, rolling both arms back so you feel your shoulders lifting up, and then rolling the arms forward and down, feeling the shoulders lifting up. Coming back to your original starting point, let's try that right arm rolls down and the left arm rolls up. Maybe the head tips over toward the left, toward that arm rolling up, and then back to center. The other direction, right arm rolls up, left arm rolls down, and your head rolls toward the arm that's rolling up, and then coming back to center. Adding the legs. If you tip your legs, your knees over toward the right, that left arm will be the one turning up, and your head turns toward that as your right arm twists down. And this is a lovely twist. Never forcing a twist, but certainly enjoying this ringing action. And then coming everything back to center, bringing the knees over to the other side, and rolling the right arm up. Head goes looking in that direction, and the left arm goes down to the ground. This really does feel quite nice, and I hope you guys will be able to experience this yourself. Coming back to center, we'll do it one more time. Knees drop to the right as the left arm rolls up to the right and your head rolls to the left. The right arm rolls down to the ground. And then come back to center. Knees roll to the left as the right arm rolls up, left arm rolls down, and the head comes over toward the right. And then coming back to center, maybe while you're here, gently pressing your low back down to the ground and then tilting the pelvis the other way, so you could slide your fingers under your low back a little bit if you chose. Exhale, pressing your low back down to the ground. And then maybe straightening out your legs, widening the legs, resting your arms palm facing up, and enjoying a well-earned Shavasana. Feel free to stay in Shavasana as long as you like. Whenever you're done, I invite you to roll to the side of choice, cradling your head in your arm, checking in, noticing how you're feeling in your mind, in your body, and rolling the belly button down toward the earth, using that top arm to help you up to seated. And thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. From my heart to yours. Namaste.